Hi Collective, welcome to Springtide Reading. I'm Christina, I'm going to be your host. Got my team back here, they're ready to read for you. If it's not your faces and places we're talking about, it probably isn't your reading, but you might know who it's for, so bung it towards them, and it might give them a leg up and a bit of help. That's it. That's a good thing. I'm trying not to swear because it's Lent and I've given it up, but there might be the odd slip up here and there. But it won't be a lot of swearing. Thank you for all the support. I can't thank you enough for that. That's, you guys are really sweet. All the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, all of it. Thank you. And welcome. All right, let's get in here. Let's all smudged and ready to go. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Got two. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Huh. This one. That one. This one. And this one. Okay. Alright, well that's certainly enough to be getting on with. Alright, let's confer with the team and see what they've got to say about all this. I'm getting a tale of two sisters here. A tale of two sisters. One is needy and jealous and insecure, and the other is very outgoing and confident. They could very well be twins, actually. I would say that they're probably not fraternal twins. One has to try really, really hard to not necessarily have success, but to kind of achieve the social levels of acceptance, I suppose. I kind of see her being the needy, selfish sister. Selfish, I don't know where that came from. She probably is a bit. I think she has to work really, really hard to go out and be sociable, but I think her job kind of calls for that somehow. I think these two sisters they're always working against each other. They're always working not together. They certainly don't look like they're working together. I think both of them are hard workers, and I think both of them are getting ready to harvest what they've sown. They're getting ready to pick the fruits of their labor there. One of them, I really get that these are twins. I really get that these are two sisters. It could be brothers, just on a feminine level. I think this one who's sitting at the top here is going to find her sunshine moment. She's going to find stability and peace and happiness and joy and success. And she's going to move away from the past. And actually, this is justice. Because this other sibling, she's a backstabber. Man, she's a backstabber. Even if that is her twin, she's just so insecure and so jealous that she has to backstab. She has to try to leave this other sister out in the cold, because otherwise the other one would shine as far as she's concerned. As she's going to be outshined, and she doesn't want that. Okay, cops. There's a balance going to be restored, though. Maybe this needy, backstabbing sister, maybe she's the one who always had success with things because she did it in such a left-hand way that... That's a very old statement. That's not condemning people who are left-handed, by the way. It's just, yeah, I'll retract that. I don't, it's not meant to be offensive. It's just an old English term, really. Backhand way that she can't see. I don't even think she actually sees the extent of what she's done with all this backstabbing to her own sister. That's her flesh and blood. I don't see this being a massive family. I think it's quite a small family. So instead of embracing the fact that she had this sister that could have almost brought her out of her shell, she went down the negative path and got really backstabby and really manipulative and cruel and harsh. But I think that's coming to an end. That does look like it's coming in. What's going to come to an end is that this other sister being left out in the cold, if indeed that is what had happened there. It's a very close relationship that they should have had, but it didn't. And the only thing it did was cause sleepless nights, anxiety, worry. Meant to be. Definitely meant to be. And as the wheel spins, obviously, you get the negative up top and the positive down to the bottom. That wheel is always spinning. So, but it's not chance that the other sister gets to come out of this. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to pull some more cards on this because, although we've got a basic picture here, I want more. A tale of two sisters. All right, could you clarify this reading, please, team? Clarify this reading, please. Yeah. Kind of picked up on this before. It's almost like the parents are like... It's almost like the parents are like stirring the pot. Like they want to see these children compete with each other. No, I don't think they're children anymore, to be fair. I think these are older women, or masculine. To me it looks like sisters. To me it looks like sisters, probably, I don't know, mid-30s, 40s, into their 40s, maybe even into their 50s, 60s, 70s. It's not... My point is they're old enough to know they're old enough to know better. They're old enough to know not to treat people this way. However, I think you got two parents here, and I think they're stirring the pot. And I think that they might use money against them. They might use some level of stability against them, against these two sisters. Why do they want to stir the pot? Why do these parents want to see these children at odds? It's a manipulation game. Yeah, I don't see these as being good parents, obviously. That's fairly obvious from what I just said, but it's like if their children started to grow and be successful, they need to sit at the top. They need to be the king and queen. And that doesn't leave any room for success for the children. No way. You can be successful enough for me to brag about you on Facebook, but just not too successful. Not more successful than I am. No, that's pretty sad, actually. And no wonder that the insecure one has been, because she's been exposed to all this jealousy and the same behavior that she has picked up, especially from the mother. The mother likes to sit on high and scarp about what she knows. I know this, and I know my this, and I know my that. But actually, she doesn't have a massive amount of not even experience. She just doesn't. Her ego is out of control. Thank you, team. Her ego is out of control. It's like if she says, I know my fried chicken, that's going to be the best that I've ever had. Well, great, but that's your opinion. That's not, you don't tell someone your opinion and expect them to say, oh, okay, that must be the absolute truth. There's no other shade of gray to it. That's that. That must be the best fried chicken ever. It was a comment I saw, actually, once. It made me laugh, actually. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's an ego out of control. I would suspect that this mother has been bullied herself. She's been bullied herself. She's somewhere along the line, she has picked up this insecurity that has then turned into, like, super ego. Like, I mean, honestly, how the woman gets into the... Whoa. Okay. Hold on, guys. Just 1 minute. Something just came in. And remove that. Get rid of that. Hey. Nope. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I gotta do this, though. Pull it down. It's cut the cords. Got a little energy out of the space. Cut the cords again. Ground out all my energies. So take all your damage with you. Thank you very much. Archangel Michael. Alright. Wow. That was really weird. Like something really dark just walked in and kind of stood behind me on my right flank. It's gone. It's gone, because that's what we do. That's what we do. We clear things. And we stand up for... we stand up against the spiritual bullies out there. That's one of our main jobs in life. And it is one of my favorites, because I just don't like a bully, and I especially don't like a bully on the other side. So, yes. Where were we? Yeah, this is a feeling of domination. This is a feeling of being imprisoned by the past, but it's colored who they are. I mean, that's the case with all of us, isn't it? That it colors who we are. But look at all these swords. Swords. That's not... This is built, this whole relationship between these two parents and these two children are built on... look, swords and cold and, okay, definitely, I totally agree that this was meant to be, because it's going to teach you more than you could ever learn. You could read this stuff in a book on how to behave and how to evolve or how to elevate, but until you're in it, you're not gonna get there. That's there's no way. There's no way you could read a book on insecurities and develop insecurities and then get over them or work your way through them. That's just not... We learn from experiences. Yeah. Anything else on this team? I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Smudging. Clearing. A lot of grief. Let me clarify this emperor for me. Clarify this emperor. Who's the emperor? Emperor was like the emperor, I see the emperor being one of these two parents. So this is the grandparent. This is the grandfather. And the grandfather actually brought some level of balance. Some level of balance in a weird way. Because I don't think he was actually a nice guy either. Not nice like that. Not like nurturing, He seems pretty cold. But it's almost like these people didn't want him to see them, the parents, for their true colors. Yeah, this is refusing to compromise. Refusing to compromise. Refusing to work with it. Who is this reading for? I think it's... What? It's intended for one of the sisters. The parents wouldn't get much out of it anyway. They're not really... Okay. They said, at this point, the parents aren't really necessarily to blame. I guess. Well, that's what they said, but... They're not really to blame. It's just... That's just a reason. That's just a reason why these people are, these two sisters are the way they are. This reading is for the two sisters because they're the ones who have to move forward through this. It's kind of, oh, no, it sounds bad, but it's kind of too late for the parents. They're in their ways. They don't, I think that the father was, I don't think he was violent towards them, but he was violent. There's violence there somewhere along the lines. And I don't even think it's... Maybe there's a third child. Maybe there's a third child that's not really in this mix. And he's to the point now, he's at the age now where he's just sitting there thinking, oh, well, I just want to remember the good. Never mind all the horrible, horrible things that I did. Never mind that, because, I'm just going to remember the good. There's no healing there. There's absolutely no healing. That's like total denial. And she's the same. The mother is the same. In complete denial for them being the devil in their children's life. And by the devil, they were stirring the pot. Man, that's just what I don't know. I don't know how two parents could, pit the children against one another. I just don't... I mean, geez, are you that bored? You must have something else on the go. But I just don't think they did. I just don't think they did. The children became a target. And they were focused in on that target. Team, you got anything else to add to this? Yeah. There's a third child. Yeah. For some reason, for some of you, there is a third child here. And the third child was kind of an outcast. I suspect that it was from a previous relationship. So, they don't really, she or he did not count, really, in their eyes. Anything else out of this deck, team? Anything else you'll need to clarify for this? Yeah, the parents have their heads in the clouds. They just couldn't. They just don't. They want to see their children do well, but just not any better than they did. Which, I'm going to go for these. Let's see. Yeah, this is a woman scorned. I think there's women scorned here, actually. Honestly, this one sister, she just really couldn't give two hoots. She could not give two hoots. She does not care. She's got her own life. She's got her own happiness. But yet, this other sister and the mother, to a certain extent, are competing. But she just doesn't. She's kind of on a holiday. She just doesn't. She doesn't care. So there are people trying to race her, but she's not playing. She's not racing. She's the one sitting at the stoplight laughing at whoever's revving up the engine beside her, even though her car is much more powerful. No, she could be a spirit communicator. Yeah, I think she's just observing. She's closed the doors. She's closed the doors on this. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's got supporters. She doesn't care. I'm hoping that the other sister who is really insecure and she doesn't love herself really very much at all. She'll go into the same ego thing as the mother about how great she is, but she doesn't believe that. She doesn't believe that in even the slightest. She doesn't believe that. Add to this. Interesting. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Guilty. And guilty of abusive behavior. And I think it's both these parents. The mother is more into mental abuse, really getting inside the heads and going, just playing her little games. Whereas the stepfather, or father, sorry, interesting slip, the father is abusive. He's abusive, however that resonates. I'm going to keep it like that. No, stronger than you think. I mean, if you are this sister who really doesn't care as such, but you are being targeted, because that's completely... If these people aren't gang stalking and watching your social media of everything you do and coming together and talking, I would be shocked. I'd be shocked if they were minding their own business. So, yeah, you're stronger than you think. And the rivalry, pitting one against the other. Anything else you want to add to this collector? Team. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, as soon as your back is turned. These people are playing their little games. It's really sad, because it did not have to go down like this. You didn't have to... The parents did not have to pit these two sisters against one another. So, I just think that's really sad. No one in this situation, aside from the sister who doesn't really give two hoots, everybody else seems to be, I don't know, obsessed. Like there's nothing else in their life. Like the only thing they have in their life is to be a bully, or to be hateful, or to spread misinformation or gossip. Or to violate, cold-blooded violation. They don't care. There's no empathy there whatsoever as far as the parents are concerned. And this other sister, this sister who is insecure and jealous and needy and clingy, and she doesn't. It isn't just that of how it manifests itself. It manifests itself into really nasty behavior. Really abusive behavior. And if this is her twin, then that's just... What on earth? What on earth? Yeah, they're vilifying this person. Okay, this keeps popping out. It says be vigilant. Just watch your back. Just watch... Look, insomnia as well. Just watch your... Watch your back. Watch your possessions. Watch your home. If you feel like somebody's following you, then take a different route. Do not ever pull into your driveway if somebody is following you. Just saying. Just be vigilant. Watch yourself. Just watch yourself. This is a really weird world we live in. Patience. You just have to wait. No, I think that's where everybody is at this very moment in time. We're just waiting. We're waiting for that next step in the spiritual path. Because someone here, and I suspect it's this sister that is in the middle here, she obviously is in touch with her spirituality, because she can communicate with spirits. So, that's not everybody can do that. I dare say that this other sister cannot. There's so many abilities and gifts that this other sister has that the other one doesn't, and vice versa. I think she's going to be shocked when she finds out the extent. Yeah, I think she's going to be shocked when she finds out the extent of the nastiness, the abusive behavior that's going on. But I think it will close the cycle finally. Yeah, close the cycle. Geez, and just like that, your finances will improve. Your life will improve if you can cut the cords from these people. I think they'll guilt you. It's on you. Because they're watching you. I think they're going to try to guilt this person back into their life if they did try to walk away. Is there anything else you want to add to this? Just to be careful. Not every person in your family belongs to be in your family, they said. Some are there just to teach you lessons. They're just to make you stronger. They're not there to keep in your life forever. Anything else? Be strong. Be patient with yourself. Don't allow the parents, if possible, I'm sure that's a difficult thing, but don't allow the parents to get inside your head. If I'm talking to the one that is being vilified, don't let them inside your head, because they don't even know you. They really don't. They think they do. And I think given time, I think you will be proven innocent against the hidden agenda. I mean, there's police here. I don't know why there's police here. Why is there police there? I don't know. This could get ugly. This could get really, really ugly. I think that once these people are, once they are rejected, I think it's going to go really badly for them. I think they're going to, their ego is going to tell them that just does not compute. That's just, as far as they're concerned, they can't do any wrong. And they certainly can't get caught for it. Death. Maybe that's the end of it. Death and distant horizon. Can you clarify this reading for me? Message. Can you clarify this reading? Concern. All right. Okay. This is on a different, it's not a different reading. It's still same for these two people. Same for these two sisters. I think what's going to happen is that one or both parents will pass away. And when that happens, the estate, the inheritance, this is all going to be a very big, blown out of proportion problem. I don't even know what to suggest, because you can't walk away, really. Nobody can walk away from equity, from a bit of money coming in. Most of us need that. If you don't, then I would say just tell them to stuff it where the sun doesn't shine. But realistically, you're probably not going to do that. Just be very, very careful. Hire yourself an attorney. Don't take chances that because there's a big old great fortune here. And see, this thief wants you to be in poverty. This sister. It's a family. There could be a house involved as well. I mean, You know, we've got privileged lady, we've got house, we've got courthouse, we've got child, we've got adjudication, you know, toil and labor, expectations, official people. I think this is going to get really, really ugly. And I don't see as there's many ways to protect yourself from that. You're just going to have to roll with it. That's all you can do. Hire an attorney and roll with it. You got it. You know, you're strong enough to, you're confident enough, you're strong enough. You got this. It's not going to break you for sure. You know, you've already been through much, much, much worse than this. It's just an added stab. It's just an added poke by this family. So just keep your head up. Stay vigilant. Team, is there anything you can add, like, you know, constructive here? Something they can do, something they can prepare for, anything positive. If possible, steer clear of these people. They're not doing you any good. They don't mean you prosperity. They don't mean you abundance. They don't want to see you do well enough, but, you know, like I said, not too well. And that's you know, that's a limitation that they're putting on you, and subconsciously that will have an effect on how you tackle the world. I keep saying be strong. Be strong. I see this person as being an incredibly strong person anyway. I think this is just more of a heads up, really. You know, and like I said, you will know if this reading is for you. You know? All right, collective. I'm going to leave it there. I've been waffling on for long enough. This is not, I don't know. This is upsetting, really, because it's just, a lot of it could be avoided. The only reason, you know, so much of this could be avoided. And the only reason that it's coming out and you know, the reason that this has all happened anyway is because of egos and because of egos, actually. It's all ego. You got the abusive parents who have ego problems. You got the other sister who has ego problems. And until they let that go, it's just going to keep going around and around and around in circles. So I guess that's why they're saying, look, cut the cords. Walk away, cut the cords. You know, when the will is read, when it comes out about this inheritance, then you just tackle it one day at a time. You've got resources, and I think you're going to be able to just get yourself an attorney, and, you know, they'll take it up for you. They're knowledgeable. You know, you're gonna get somebody knowledgeable because you're knowledgeable, not necessarily about the law, but you're open-minded. You're not in this prison. I mean, you know, it's a prison that these people are in, and it's the same prison that they're trying to put you in. No way. No way. Because, you know, you've done your time. You've done your time. All right, I love you guys. I'll stop talking now because I said I would stop talking and I'm still talking. Look, I'm still doing it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for the likes, shares, subscribes, the views, the comments, the, you know, everything you do. Thank you so much. You guys take care of yourself, okay? I love you. Bye.